Now it's time for the Monday Night Raw March 24th, 2003 segment. Ooh, baby.
Hell yeah.
This was an interesting time.
The guns, the drugs.
From my generation.
Hold on. What the fuck,
Oh, yeah,
guys?
sorry,
What the
fuck?
Come on.
How fucking dare you?
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to disrespect. I didn't mean to disrespect America.
You need to honor this country that we love.
I'm sorry.
Lillian Garcia started this show singing the national anthem.
She did.
What the fuck? I was like, is this September 11th? Like,
I figured it out.
Okay, I said the same. I wrote down the same exact thing.
Yeah, I was like, huh.
But
I figured
it turns
it out.
out
Yes.
This was when they were sending troops to Iraq.
The first time? No way, the first time.
I don't know if it was the first time, but it was
The
a
Iraqi
time.
War started in March 20th, 2003, and that
George W.
was 4 days before this. And you know how Vince loves George W. and the troops in the USA, so he had to have the
Patriotism
troops.
was really high around this point. You know, a lot of people listening to this probably weren't really either being able to recognize that or weren't even born yet.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Oh, people loved America. I know it's different now.
Yeah. Well, like around like 9/11 and stuff, like patriotism got like really crazy to like the point where WWE was fucking running back USA versus other country angles on a regular basis.
I'm surprised that Jim Duggan didn't beat up Lance Storm with a 2x4 on his show. That's how America this is.
Yeah, that is true. Sergeant Slaughter comes back and beats someone up, sure.
Yeah. They debut Muhammad Hassan early.
Just a different time, man. Just a different time.
Different era. Boom, boom.
True that. Dude, so this theme song was fucking kind of crazy.
The drugs! That song is awesome, man. Even the video fucking rules. This shit is just tremendous.
I swear they say
all my
fucking
stream
in
stuff
that song.
to this era. Yeah, I do too.
The SmackDown one, they definitely say sex a lot. I like that song. That song's awesome.
It's all about the sex.
When I was a kid, that's all I thought it said. Access to sex and more sex. We're having sex. Come on!
I mean, is that what it says?
Yeah, I mean, as far as I know, dude, when I was replaying Here Comes the Pain, as far as I know, yeah, that is the fucking lyrics.
I wanted all the sex,
and more sex. Me and the boys having sex.
This Raw intro is all
it's good.
time.
It's real
so
good. It's
good. What's the one after
good.
this? What did they do after this one?
Probably Nickelback.
Whoa!
Or is it the Papa
I want
Roach
to be
one?
loved.
Yeah.
To be loved, right?
Yeah, To Be Loved.
I think
is probably
yeah. How do you? Yeah.
I mean, that was not awful, but yeah, it's not
but
this
it's not
one.
this.
Yeah, you're right. I don't even know what the theme songs to the shows are anymore. I don't even know who the wrestlers' theme songs are anymore. I don't know
the champion. Who's champion on these shows? What's going on?
Can anyone tell me who's sleeping with who?
Can anyone know who the fucking wrestlers are? Dude,
who's working who?
Dude, they are so far out from like the recognizable themes now. It's like the non-copyrighted EDM versions of wrestling theme songs now. It's
dude, I was confused for half of both of the Rumbles.
I didn't know who the hell, and I still don't know if Bailey or Seth Rollins is coming out. As far as I know, they're the same. Yeah, they're all the same person.
I thought Santino was coming back at one point. I don't even know what's
You
going
just
on.
can't read. That's the problem with you.
Can't hear or read. It's tough out here.
I never learned how to read. I didn't go to college. I couldn't.
You just need more access to sex and more sex.
And more self-sex as well.
Sex.
Drugs.
Anyway, we're not even fucking talking about SmackDown. We're talking about Raw.
Oh, yeah, true.
So let's take it back over here.
JR says, tonight we got a rock concert. And Laura says, no, it's the rock concert.
A rock concert. And if it's not a rock concert, it's the rock hit concert. It's gonna be like the rock concert.
Thank you, bitch. We're 6 days away from WrestleMania 19, the go home show.
Yes.
You know, we've talked about WrestleManias before on the show quite a bit, actually. And we talk about some of the stuff from 19, but there's a lot of memorable stuff up here, man.
It's a pretty big show in terms of like wrestling just
moments
history in general.
too. It's not even just not even
19
matches.
was great.
You had Jericho versus Michaels, of course, where Jericho does a little shimmy sham into the super kick. That's one of my favorite little spots ever.
Hell yeah.
Had Triple H shitting a brick down Booker T's throat.
Yeah, that's for true.
Yeah.
It's
I
also
can't
got
wait to talk about that.
Undertaker's best Mania match.
Which one did he have at 19?
Big Show and A-Train.
That's
It was
awesome.
Nathan Jones, wasn't it?
Well, Nathan Jones shows up eventually, yeah, but before.
Is this the one where Taker gets the live music?
I think it is the live Limp Bizkit performance.
That's
yes.
fucking
Yeah, it
okay.
is.
Yeah, WrestleMania 90
With the
is
flag.
awesome. Yeah, this is great.
It's also, so yeah, it was supposed to be Nathan Jones and Undertaker against Big Show and A-Train, but then Nathan Jones got jumped by the FBI, motherfucker.
Of course.
Shit rules.
They also had The Rock and Austin's last Mania match here, which honestly, out of all the 3 that they had, this is probably the weakest one, but it was nice that The Rock got his win.
Finally got the win.
Austin.
Is that Austin's last match, technically? I know he has like a match
I think
with,
that was pretty
Eric
much
Bischoff after that, but
yeah, I think that's pretty much it. And then, of course, Brock Lesnar almost dying on the Shooting Star press against Kurt Angle.
dude, what a... Yeah, holy shit. Like, that would have... It's an all-time moment for the wrong reason.
That would have killed a normal person, but
Yeah.
Brock Lesnar is built like a shit
I love
brick
that he-
house. Brick
I love that
shit.
he
What's the
tried
saying?
it.
Shit brick house. Brick
Man,
house.
shitty brick.
A
He's a
shitty
shitty brick.
Shit house.
a shitty brick house.
He's a shit brick.
You know that Brock Lesnar's built like shit.
Would have killed the old man, but this
I
piece
thought
of
I
shit.
had it, then I was saying it, and it didn't sound right, and then I just fucked it all up.
Brick shit house, I think. Brick shit house.
Yeah. Brock,
There you go.
yeah, his neck, his
What a
stack of
piece of
dimes he called a
shit.
neck.
I hate
Mr.
that guy.
Mr. Shooting Star, idiot.
Shooting.
Yeah, doing a flip again.
Oh, here we go.
Does it even matter?
Does it even matter? Does it even matter?
He missed
JR
the
says
shooting
that-
star. Doesn't even matter.
Jared says that while Lesnar's flipping midair.
Lesnar's never gone to the top rope once in his career. He goes into a shooting star press. Oh, here we go.
Oh, fuck.
Here it goes.
Does it even matter? Fuck.
Again, this is not the show we're talking about.
Oh yeah. So, anyways, all right. Let's talk about Raw here. We kick it off with the glass breaking. And honestly,
What?
is there a better way to kick off a
No
fucking
way.
episode of Raw than the glass breaking?
The
There
glass
really
shatters, and Lawler goes, so that's all I need. I need just that. Both of
That's
those
all
things.
you need to know, man. So Stone Cold comes out. He's got his little cut-off jorts that sit right above his double knee braces.
Little weirdo.
No gold chain, no earring. I guess old Stone Cold's getting a little old. You know how it is.
He's old. He is old. Stone
He's getting
Cold.
up there, man. He gets in there and he starts talking. He goes, "You don't want me in your ring, huh? What? You don't like me? What?" He goes, "Well, there you go." Middle finger right to the camera.
What?
Flips
I'm
him
not
off.
supposed to be here.
Why?
What?
Austin
What?
comes out and immediately gets in the ring, rolls out of the ring, and starts arguing with Charles Robinson, who does not want him there. And then he also threatens a cameraman.
I guess he's just not supposed to be there, period. They're just like,
guess
Stone
not,
Cold's
yeah.
not allowed. Eric Bischoff said, "I don't want this piece of shit on this show. Get out of here." He said, "All right, well, after Mania, I'll go. Get out of here." All right,
You
I'll
don't
leave.
like me? Here you go.
that was the way he delivered that "there you go" line was just fantastic. Well, there you go.
There you go.
All right, cool. Stone Cold wants The Rock to bring his ass out here with his little guitar. Of course, as you know, they announced a little earlier that they're going to have the Rock concert.
Yes.
Stone Cold is obviously taking up time on the show that he's not supposed to. They had a scheduled match. It was supposed to be Test versus Lance Storm.
The Rock gave Stone Cold a stunner. What? Then a rock bottom. What? 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 I'm gonna stand here until The Rock brings his little candy ass out.
Oh, hell. Yeah. Dude, the fucking.
You're really good at
triple-headed.
You're really good at that, too.
he says,
He triple ass.
He just kept slowing down.
So Test comes out. Of course, he wants to have his match that he was
Just
scheduled
Test?
to have. Oh, you damn right. Someone else came out. Stacy Keebler.
I was impressed by Stacy on this episode.
Yeah, you should be.
King was horned out here. King's like, oh, look at her legs. And then
Look at his
Jared goes,
legs.
You're a
I was like, oh, yeah.
Jared goes, you're a lonely man, King.
Not Test's legs. Look at Stacy's legs. Are you that lonely?
Yes, I am.
Yeah. Very lonely.
Yeah, give me a damn hoodie.
Oh, that was real
Tess
good.
says, "Tess, I just want to have a match, Steve. I'm here to. I just want to kick some ass." And then Austin gives him a stunner.
That was so good, dude.
This was the nicest version of Tess. That's usually
was
an
so
asshole. He's like,
nice.
man, I'm just out here. You know, I'm
just
just
wanna
having a
work."
match. I'm scheduled. I want to kick. I like how he's like, I just want to kick some ass, man.
Yeah,
Austin
that
gives us
dude. What a fantastic! Like it got Test over so big with me right here, because Tess is supposed to be this brooding, like 6'6", sex monster. He comes out with his hot girl here. And, he's like, Mr. Stone Cold, look, I was scheduled to have a match. Mr. Stone Cold, scheduled to have a match.
Sorry, Mr. Austin. Yeah, I'm sorry, sir.
Go get the stunner.
Yeah.
If Stacy was dedicated to this business, she would have took a stunner too.
I was kind of she ran away, but I was hoping she'd come back in the ring and try to get him from behind or something, get the little low blow or something. Yeah, I thought that would be pretty fucking cool. But Bischoff made Test come out there because he's got a scheduled match. He's got to fucking wrestle, man. Hey, we have a show to do here, Stone Cold. Somebody's got to work here, son. Yeah. He said, look, man, I just want to kick some ass too. And then Stone Cold said, you get this. Hits him with a stunner.
There you go.
There you go. What? Then Stone Cold goes to sit by the timekeep, and then Lance Storm comes out. He said, I'm doing this match. I'm
going to take it. He's the ultimate opportunist. Another Canadian ultimate opportunist coming out. Test is out. He calls for the ref to get in. He covers him. But sadly, it is not that easy. Because
I guess when Stone Cold's your ref, you're just never going to get anything done.
I don't think Lance Storm knew that, though. I feel like if he knew Stone Cold's ref,
well, he should have brought a ref down with him, you big dumb idiot. Like, you've had a 24/7 title on the show before. You know what to do here.
He had too much faith in Charles Robinson. So Charles Robinson tries to get in. Austin stops him, gets into the ring. 1, 2, stops the count, flips off Storm, and then gives him a stunner.
What?
This is real good.
Yeah,
This is just all the hits. He's just hitting all the classics here.
Then Eric Bischoff comes out and
a bunch of pigs.
Yeah, the Detroit's finest are here in Sacramento. I don't know how they got him here. The crowd is chanting, "You are an asshole."
I wish.
They are not. That never happened. It didn't work. It was one time only.
Like
it never happened.
It may have happened the week after. I have to check though, but it definitely didn't happen by this point. 2 years later.
2 years later. Bischoff says, "I have an order that says Stone Cold can't be in this arena tonight, or he's mandatorily arrested. You got to get the fuck out of here, bro." And then JR says, "Wow, that would be the first time it ever happened to Austin."
Be the first time that's happened to Austin.
That was a great line.
Yeah, get arrested.
Did you see Austin at this point, like drenched in sweat?
He's so sweaty.
I don't know what happened.
2 stunners and he's done.
He's out of here, man.
He knew his time was up. Yeah,
it was old Stone Cold.
Old Stone Cold. He is sweating beers at this point, man. Yeah, this is rough. No gold chain either to really offset it. It's just bad stuff here. Eric Bischoff says, "What are you going to do, Steve? Hit me?" Dude, I wanted him to hit him so bad. I was like begging for it.
The cops came down to the ring and Austin he's slowly getting out of the ring. And Bischoff says, "Oh, you think you can stunner all 12 of them?"
Yes.
And then just after that, Lawler hits a fucking tremendous line. He says, "You think you stunner all 12 of them?" And Lawler says, "Oh, I was looking forward to that Test Storm match."
Looking forward to that Test Storm match.
Classic. That's so good.
Yeah, but scummy ass Bischoff says, "What are you gonna do? Hit me? Because if you do, I'll have you arrested." And Austin slowly walks himself to the back, and Bischoff is very happy that he can continue his show without some bullshit, and says there's gonna be a special rock concert tonight.
So we had Trish Stratus and Jeff Hardy versus Victoria and Steven Richards here. We just hit Stacy and Trish right off the bat. We said, all right, let's go ahead and get into this.
I was going to say, there are a lot of Stone Cold, Trish, and Stacy at the top.
Yeah.
Shit.
Y'all are really trying
National
to
Anthem?
The greatest hits, yeah.
For America.
Yeah. This is the most USA show I've ever seen.
There was a sign in the crowd. Maybe one of you can explain to me what this means.
I had this written down too, Johnny.
Maybe it's, let's see if it's the same sign. So there's a sign that said, "Trish me?"
Yes, that's the sign, yeah.
What the hell does that mean?
Have sex with me.
The sex and more self-sex.
It's supposed to be like "Kiss Me, Trish," but like they put it all together as "Trish Me."
Last week, Stevie Richards was gonna hit the Stevie T on Trish, but Jeff made the save and then put the lips on her.
Was that called the Stevie T?
It was called the Stevie T.
Wow.
Was he Steven Richards here or Stevie? I wrote down both.
I think he's Stevie here. I want to say I wrote down Stevie. I think he's Stevie.
Okay, I wrote down both. Jeff is horny as fuck. Is
very horny.
And he's fucking chaotic as fuck here. This is very chaotic, dude.
He's so over.
I don't think he said. I don't think
pretty
he said.
Crazy.
But not
yeah,
really.
sad dub theme. I was very upset by this. The Stevie and Victoria combo was pretty cool, though. They probably could have did a little more with that, but
why
I think Stevie's in a heat eventually.
Why did he have eyes on the front of his dick?
Because her gimmick was the eye.
I know, but why did he have it on his cock?
All-seeing cock.
Because she had the all-seeing cock. I
never got.
I was going there.
Yes.
I mean, this
fuck.
Jeff Hardy look is very, very chaotic.
He
He
is-
wears
he had
dripping.
Jeff Hardy had the cocaine entrance. I love it,
he's
dude. Where he
dripping
throws coke in his face.
He broke some glow sticks and poured it all over himself.
what, dude? What the fuck? This dude is wearing a fisherman visor. He's got wet paint all over his fucking
He's
arms
soaked.
that just gets anywhere he touches. It's
all over the canvas.
canvas,
like later,
the
you'll see
It's all over
turnbuckles.
Trish.
Yeah, it's all over Trish. He's half his face from his eyes up are painted. This is like Jeff Hardy. Like this is how I remember his initial TNA thing.
I agree. Yeah,
This is his TNA.
That's why when DX came back, Jeff Hardy quit. I can't take it.
He's addicted to fat burners and glow sticks. Fuck.
Oh, we'll get to the fat burner.
Wow.
But yes,
yeah.
this was a tag match.
Yeah.
But
Oh, yeah, it was.
they specified that the women can only fight the women and the men can only fight the men. So was that when
Mixed
this
tag,
was
not
started?
intergender. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so. It's weird to me that they could, you said it, but it's weird to me that they couldn't retain the rights to this tattoo song. This song cannot be that expensive.
We should buy it, actually.
Yeah, I
It should be the
really
show
can't.
intro.
This song was really popular for a very short amount of time, about 20 years ago. So I can't
Yeah.
really
It
imagine
just
it.
depends on if Triple H came out to the tattoo song, they would have licensed it. But they, you know what I mean? It
No,
just
they would have
depends
said,
on-
"Let me redo it." All the things she said.
Running through my head.
Libby was definitely drinking glow sticks.
Behold the King of Kings.
There wasn't I mean this they just did all their shit in this match. Victoria had her cool like sidewinder slam gimmick.
She did it in the
Trish-
Rumble too. That was awesome. Yeah,
she
keep
did.
it up,
that was
man.
cool.
That move was pretty sick, yeah.
Yeah.
Trish won with the bulldog gimmick off of Stevie. Which
The
looked
Stratus
cool.
faction office, dude.
Yes.
That was good.
Yeah, that was cool. And Jeff and Trish are about to kiss on the stage.
They're about to trish me live on the stage.
Jeff is about to get trished. Right on Raw.
No. Run for your life.
She's about to get trished, but Jazz interrupts because Jazz wants to get trished.
Just fucking barrel rolled her, bro.
She
Oh,
just
she
steamrolled
fucking
through
came
her.
out of nowhere.
And then
Fuck.
she also attacks Victoria,
Fuck you
which
too.
is awesome. She said, fuck off. I'm
Yeah,
bitch."
they have a triple threat at Mania, right?
They do, yes.
Yeah, so there you go.
Jazz
Jazz is
rules.
Jazz is a
Jazz is
monster.
cool as fuck.
The women's championship was crazy good looking at this point. I'm kind of sad they ever even changed it. I don't know why they really changed it. I guess
They
branding,
had to make it a butterfly, bro.
the branding, but whatever.
Big old butterfly. I'm a brand.
We have Eric Bischoff backstage. Jonathan Coachman is here and he needs to talk to Eric, but Eric's on the phone. Coachman goes, security has an emergency. Oh shit. Oh, fuck.
The security said, we need some Bischoff back here.
Was Moxley here? Fuck.
Yeah,
Good.
a little pink-haired John Moxley was there, actually, probably
Now
on the
I
dark
remember
match.
back to the AEW episode where Marvez went to Kenny Omega's house with the sunglasses on. What are you doing here?
Why are you here?
Yeah, that was awesome.
Some
What a good
security,
statement.
please.
I
some
always
more
liked Bischoff always had a big poster of himself in his office.
That is actually really good.
Yeah.
love
We had
that.
Goldust and Booker T backstage. Goldust is looking at a Tori Wilson Playboy magazine.
Movies.
Yeah, he went.
The movie.
Yeah, he was just flipping through the magazine.
It's literally me
Come
and
on.
Johnny when you. It's literally me and Johnny when you're reading off names for Patreon.
You're right. It is exactly that.
Vagina.
I
Gold,
can't believe they did this, dude. It's so
Yeah,
nice
so-
to go back at it.
Goldust got electrocuted about a month ago, so this is pretty soon into the gimmick here, which kickstarted this.
What a sentence.
Goldust got electrocuted.
Just a month ago.
Yeah, and it kickstarted his Tourette's gimmick. Booker T is tagging with him at this point, but he's also incredibly over outside this tag team.
No.
So
hell yeah, he
over.
was.
He's so ready.
Yeah, he is. This is probably his peak overness. Honestly, he was.
Oh, well.
They were ready for it. Triple H said, "No, you're not." So Booker T walks up on Goldust, scares the hell out of him. He's trying to read through this. That was perfect. That was actually really good.
Did you have your soundboard over there, Johnny? I thought that really was.
Yeah, I hit a
was
button,
really
sorry.
good. Then they go through. You guys do the tick better than me, so you guys can read through if you run them down. Did you write them down?
Word for
I
word.
actually
all
want to
in
hear
it.
you. I don't think he said anything else more other than Triple H being a dictator.
Yeah, that was good. I like that
And
one.
he does say, "Don't hate the player," and then he goes, "Hate the game."
Yeah, you can tell
game.
Booker T is like, what the fuck is happening here, man? What am I in an angle with here? Like, this is so crazy.
Well, that's how he's all over the show. That's why they were like, okay, you're valuable, and we're gonna put you all over the show, but we're not gonna put you over in Mania. Sorry.
Yeah, I thought it was cool that they used "Don't hate the player, hate the game." I don't even remember them using his WCW quip in WWE at all.
I feel
Never.
like it was early, but like eventually honestly, probably after this Triple H feud, he stops doing it.
I think he might have started using it on his singles push to Mania because they're like, oh,
Yeah.
this will get
The
get
game-
over, and
yeah.
When he first came into WWE, he didn't have it because that used to be the intro to his theme song. He didn't have that when he came into
Oh
WWE
yeah,
right
that
away,
was
did
his
he?
WCW intro, wasn't it? That's
towards
right.
the end,
Yeah,
yeah.
Don't hate the player, hate the game.
It's Booker T.
Yeah.
But I don't know if he ever carried that over to WWE.
No, it didn't.
No,
No,
he
he was only.
I like that though. That's
I
just
do
kind of
love that the
awesome.
putties. That's my shit.
Yeah, I like that. Especially when he came in staring at Triple H.
I wish that was his catchphrase.
Yeah, me too.
Don't hate the player.
That was Goldust.
Eric Bischoff's backstage. He's talking to a security officer. The security officer says, "Look, man, Stone Cold's out here on his truck." Shows him a little monitor. Eric goes, "Huh? Okay, can you pull that up on the big screen?"
Put that on the big monitor.
It pans to the left. It goes from a 4-inch monitor to a 12-inch monitor.
That
on
was
the big
so
monitor.
good. Yeah.
2003 was a good time, man. Good time. The order that Barrett Bischoff had was only good for inside the arena, so Stone Cold can legally sit outside the arena.
This guy. There is nothing I can do about it. This restraining order is only good inside this arena.
Inside.
Dude, the
And Bishop's
security
like,
officer.
Really? You can't do anything about this? No.
The security
nothing.
officer stared at the camera, like at.
They
He's
let this
"Not me,
terrorist just
not
sit
anyone
outside."
else. It's out of my hands. Nope, nothing I can do about
I know,
it.
because Vince hates it when people do that. They hate when they look at the camera, and this guy just kept staring at the camera. I'm like,
This is the shoot. That had to be the shoot security guy that works there at the building. For sure.
I'm not even. I don't even work here, Vince. You want a job starting now? Yeah, you're fired. Coachman, Eric tells Coachman to go tell Stone Cold to fuck off. Coachman
Yeah.
goes, "No, what the
Go
fuck?
away."
I'm not doing this." And
No,
Eric says,
Austin's,
"You better."
Austin's upset. No, I'm not going to do that.
Yeah, but so if you don't, you're fired.
And then, of course, he does it because he doesn't want to be fired.
Well, I don't want to be fired either.
And he shows Stone Cold. He's out there with his little truck with a little skull on it. Like,
He's just sitting in the truck,
just hanging out. Yeah, he does that throughout the whole show. Literally, just sits in the truck the whole show.
He's tired, bro. He's sweating, man. He can't walk around anywhere.
And before we get into the next match, this happened like right after the intros, but I wanted to bring it up real quick before we get into the next one. Raw is brought to you by Dragon Ball Z Ultimate Battle 22.
Yes.
Dude, I don't even remember that game.
I don't.
Ultimate
Either,
Battle
actually.
22?
It was
Okay.
yeah. It came out. Oh, is that a re-release?
It came out is a 1996 fighting game. Did they re-release this as something else? What is
Or
this?
was WWE's fucking
no,
ads
okay, so
fuck?
yeah, I'm looking it up. Okay,
It was later. Oh, it was released in Japan and Europe in '95 and '96, and it was later released in the U.S. in 2003.
Whoa.
yeah.
What the hell?
Reviewers criticize this game for its slow gameplay controls and lack of story mode and visuals, but it said
Whoa,
it was
is that-
cool.
Was
It
that
had
a 2K review?
yeah. I mean, guess what? Guess what the positives were? This is a 2K review. They had a large roster.
Wow, that's where they got their fucking ideas from. Fucking Dragon Ball Ultimate Battle 22.
Raw is also brought to you by A Man Apart, a movie that I haven't seen. I don't think.
Vin Diesel's in it.
Have you seen that? Has anyone
no,
seen
I
that?
have
Has
not seen
anyone
that.
ever
I
seen
remember
this
the
movie?
name of it, but I don't remember the movie itself.
Vin Diesel was in it. It was obviously a 2003 movie. Who else is
Banger,
in this
probably made a lot of
Well,
money. I'm sure.
one? Lawrence
Agent
Taylor's in
Sean
it.
Vetter is a DEA operator fighting the drug wars along the U.S.-Mexico border.
A
that
man known
Vin
as
Diesel?
Diablo emerges to head a drug cartel after the previous leader is imprisoned.
Oh God, Diablo.
Diablo.
So the budget for this movie, $36 million. It made 44, so not a huge success, and it received generally negative reviews. So this is,
I guess it didn't lose money. I guess.
yeah, it did lose
Yeah,
money at the end of the day,
that's
so that's all you can ask for, I guess.
Yeah, that's all we could ask for.
But let's take these two, push them to the side, bam, non-factor. Stacker 2, the world's strongest fat burner, back again, baby.
Hey, can you guys stop buying Stacker 2? We're not sponsored. We don't.
Listen, we don't have a Stacker 2 sponsorship. I appreciate the memes, but we get nothing from it.
I need like a million. Like there was just a tweet over the weekend that was like, "Here's me buying Stacker 2." No, stop buying
If you're
it.
gonna do that, at least tweet at Stacker 2 and include us in it so they see where it's
Yeah,
coming
well,
from.
I make a little money off of it because I got stonks in Stacker 2, so like,
That's stonks?
I got
You got
stonks
meat
in Stacker 2.
stonks? Oh, I'll meme it up too. I'll buy the stonks.
I'm trading stonks. All right, boys. This is the next Wall Street bets gimmick. Stacker 2 to the moon. Stacker 2 to the moon. Let's
Stacker
go,
2
baby.
and glow sticks, whoever produces those.
All we gotta do is take it to Reddit and we'll be fine. Yeah,
That's
We'll
true.
be happy.
We should make glow sticks that you can drink.
Dude,
we
our
should make
Reddit
glow
only
sticks.
posts about fake Wardlow.
Yeah, who was that?
Who was that fucking
Who
guy?
is that guy? Anyways, all right. So moving on, we have possibly the greatest match in professional wrestling history, and it's I can't believe we're getting
Wow.
it for free on Raw.
Wow.
It's Scott Steiner versus Christian in a one-on-one match.
Steiner's music hits, and Lawler says, "The cops?"
This was great because Austin's outside, then the siren. You're like, oh,
Yeah, and
But
JR
no.
follows up with Freakzilla indeed.
The cops? Lawler!
If you hear me,
Freakzilla indeed. Some go in one-on-one competition here.
JR is put aside by this big bastard, bro. Scott Steiner is just peak size here. He's just
He's
out of
huge.
control.
And Christian is peak giving up on his gear.
Christian looks like a duck, bro.
No, this was supposed to be a St. Patrick's Day gear, wasn't it?
Is it?
Christian
The
looks
green
like
gear?
a duck.
Yeah.
He looks ridiculous. He's all green and yellow. What the
He's
hell's
got
wrong
the
with
Bret
this guy?
Hart gimmick, but it's green and yellow with the IWA Mid-South like trash bag look. I don't even know what's going on here. It's
Every
a
time
outfit.
we watch a show, Christian has something else ridiculous.
So
on.
fucking out this guy, man.
What's going on here?
Maybe he's actually like, maybe Christian's colorblind. He doesn't even know. And
looks
then
That'd
like
be
a duck.
awesome.
And I'm
he
glad.
wears brown shirts.
And you know what he got
green
for it?
and
He got a fucking ass whooping. He
he got
got a
fucking-
fucking ass whooping. Dude,
Now,
Scott Steiner.
James, so is Here Comes the Pain? Was it or was it Shut Your Mouth that was this year of game?
2003. Here Comes the Pain.
Okay, so you've been playing that lately? Do you
I have.
know? Does Scott Steiner have 69 on his tights in that game?
He does.
Yes.
Yeah,
that's
dude.
right.
Oh,
Okay,
fuck.
okay. So I'm playing
That's
a
great.
definitive edition.
Yes.
So I don't know if I'm gonna
can
look
look.
it up real quick. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I saw it. I popped for it when I was playing through season mode. I said, "Look, 69."
That's that's so good.
Yeah.
Because I wouldn't be surprised if they didn't put that in there. But they had Freakzilla on there. This video that I'm looking at doesn't seem. Oh, this is like pants though.
Yeah, that's the one that I remember the most. Was that because
Oh no, it does. It does.
in the regular version it does have
I'm
the 69
pretty sure.
touch?
Yeah.
Awesome. Good shit. That's
fucking
great.
Tremendous.
They have it when they put him in WB 2K, or was it? Yeah, it was 2K.
Was
right?
it DLC?
Yeah. He didn't have 69 on it, sadly.
No. Also, that model looked like shit entirely. It
I was
like,
just happy to have him in
weird.
there, though.
Sure,
Was
yeah,
it
I was
14?
fired
Was
up
it
about that,
14?
It was.
Yeah, because
It
I
was-
remember
it was like a
messing
weird
around with
NWO
It
it.
was
DLC.
wherever the
Yeah, it was
wherever
14.
the Undertaker
Yeah.
streak mode was in because
That was
in
14.
that.
Yeah.
I thought it was just
Yes.
cool to have Steiner back in, honestly.
Yeah,
Yeah, that
hell
was cool.
Sadly, maybe they'll put him in the AW game because he's on the banned WWE list.
I'm so like I want him back. Well, he was in the banned WB list back then when they put him in 14, I think, right?
I don't think so. I feel like that was a new thing.
Fuck, dude, I want Steiner
Yeah,
back in the
sorry.
game. All right, so these are like two of my favorite wrestlers of all time, like for shoot. So seeing them wrestle was really fucking dope. Scott Steiner comes out, holler if you hear me, and the crowd's
Yeah.
going crazy. I mean, there's the fucking signs for the big bad
Hell
booty
yeah.
daddy. People love the gimmick. They're into the muscle worship. I'm like, oh my god, this guy's gonna be so over. And then he faces
Well, he already got
H.
Triple H by this point, didn't he? So I think it's
Yeah, well,
Triple H.
there's okay. You want to talk Steiner for a minute? I actually had to look
Sure.
into this Steiner stuff because I was looking about it.
This
And
Steiner
Steiner,
stuff.
Steiner, Bruce Pritchard Pod, he said that Steiner was going to main event Mania 19 versus Triple H and possibly have him win the title, but the two matches stunk so bad, so they did a quick battle royale, and Booker T won that one, and that's how he got into the
Steiner could have won the belt. There's no fucking
and Booker wasn't
way.
supposed to fight. He wasn't supposed to fight Triple H. Booker wasn't, but they did that battle royale.
There's no way Triple H would have let Steiner beat him at Mania. No way.
Yes, and also I found out that Steiner was supposed to win. Was supposed to be in WrestleMania 9 main event as well. They had plans for him to win the Rumble back then and break out from the Steiner brothers and go to WrestleMania 9. So they even wanted Steiner to be a main event.
I wonder what.
Then.
Wow, that would have probably changed his entire career. Will we have gotten Big Bad Booty
I'm
Daddy
glad that
if he won
didn't
that
happen.
Rumble?
I'm glad that didn't happen. His career is perfect.
Really is perfect.
Everything happened for a reason. I mean, dude, 1 month from this, he's cutting the Dixie Chicks promo. So like, you can't. Yeah, you can't can't change anything.
But that's crazy to think
career.
they had plans for him and Triple H to have like 3 matches and then it just never panned out.
Oh, give me a break. You know what really happened? Yeah, that was never good. That was never on the books. That was you kidding me? Beating Triple H and taking the title off of Triple H? Yeah, right. That was never in the fucking books.
The only thing I remember from the Triple H matches were the bunch of suplexes and Scott Steiner's maroon thong. That's all I remember.
It was just suplexes. That was the whole match, I think.
We got to rewatch those and see if they really were as bad.
Yeah,
as
maybe they weren't as bad. We should do that for like a watch.
I do remember he did belly to bellies like maybe 90 times in those
there was
matches.
So fucking many of them, bro.
Yeah, we got to rewatch that and see what's going on. Maybe we do that for
anyway,
or something.
Steiner beats Christian.
No, I got a lot to talk about, man. This shit was awesome. I wrote down like 20 things for this
Did
match.
you? I wrote 2 lines.
They're like 2 of my favorite wrestlers ever, and they did all their shit. I was like, this is awesome. Okay.
Christian got more than I thought he was going to, I'll be honest.
This shit ruled. So Steiner comes out. In exclamation bold, I said he's wearing the 69 tights. I'm glad you brought that up because that was a big deal to me too. Because for the most part, he pretty much just wears the jeans in WWE. Seeing him break out the tights was always pretty cool. Christian's a duck. I wrote, what a fucking matchup here. Just 2 of my favorites just fucking going at it. Steiner goes straight into this match. Huge Steiner line into the elbow. Does the push-up gimmick. The crowd goes crazy. They love the Big Bad Booty Daddy. Steiner then hits the gorilla press, gets him up in the air and goes, "Who the man?"
Who the man?
I said,
That's the thing that I wrote down.
Then he drops him down, does the muscle worship pose. I said, oh my God, he just did the Here Comes the Pain spot. This is incredible.
They animated it all from that.
I'm pretty sure they did because he literally goes down into the knees, into the spine. I'm like,
flex,
this is awesome. Fuck, man, just the best wrestler ever. Steiner catches Christian out of a back body drop and just sends him fucking over into a suplex. It was really sick here. I like that a lot.
I was distracted by Christian's gear the whole time, I'll be honest.
Dude, into the match, Steiner hits a Samoan drop off the top rope, just falls with him straight to the fucking mat.
That was crazy.
Dies. Yeah.
Yeah, that was sick, dude. Greatest of all time. This goes out to all my freaks out there. Big Papa Pump is your hookup. Holler if you hear me.
Free chili indeed.
This is my guy. I don't give a fuck. That is like, seriously, maybe top 5, maybe top 3 favorite wrestlers ever. Scott Steiner rules.
Really?
Dude, this guy is the most memorable dude.
He's out of his fucking mind,
This guy is like the epitome of professional wrestling to me. Like, this big fucking dude. He talks about his freaks. He wants to have sex. You know what I mean? He's the Big Bad Booty Daddy. Like, that's awesome.
If we do another WCW thing, it's got to be the one where he shit talks Ric Flair and tells people to go to watch Raw.
Dude, he does that so much. Like, he'll be in the middle of a promo in WCW and he'll just go, you know what, Ric Flair? Now I got to talk to you too. I got something to say about you. I said, oh my God. That's great. Yeah, Big Bad Booty Daddy is the man. Big Papa Pump forever. That's my guy. You hear Boom Shakalaka, that's when you know he's a Big Bad Booty Daddy. Now holler if you hear me.
Come on, man. Talk about Sean Morley.
Oh, man.
Sean Morley. Come on,
Christian's
bro.
pissed they lost, though. He does a little gimmick and everything. It was
He's always pissed. He's always losing.
Yeah, he is losing all the time. So, yeah, we do got to win. But we got Stone Cold outside first. That happens at Mania, dude. They have a Sean Morley match at Mania. Okay, so we'll talk about that when we get the number 1 contender match, but fuck. So Stone Cold's outside. Coachman comes up to Steve real nervous, and he tells Stone Cold, Eric, told me he's going to make your life a living hell if you don't leave, Stone Cold. And Stone Cold just stares at him, doesn't even say a word, just looks at me.
Stare.
Coach goes, all right, well, I'm going to tell Eric. He said, all right.
Stone Cold said he's coming over, and I said it was okay.
Stone Cold's coming tonight? We had the Snicker Cruncher moment of the night,
Whoa.
which was years ago. It was Shawn Michaels beating Bret Hart in 1996.
Just a reminder.
Yeah.
Fuck Bret.
The boyhood dream has come true. Yeah, Shawn would then spend the next year after 96 making sure he buries everyone in the Hart Foundations.
Dude, I've been rewatching 97 Raws with the NL boys, and fuck, Shawn Michaels is hilarious. He's out of dude. I mean, listen, what a fucking asshole. But god damn, it's funny to watch.
every Raw, I'm Shawn Michaels and fuck Bret Hart.
Dude,
Okay.
it's that, and then Triple H just pointing at his cock and saying, "Here's my cock, suck my cock, suck my cock." Every show.
That sounds about right.
So yeah, we get a Sean Morley promo backstage. The chief of Shaft, Sean Morley, he says,
Chief of Shaft.
Shaft. Shaft. Chief of Blackula.
Sean Morley says,
Blackula, Sean Morley, damn.
we're taking liberties here. So
Yeah.
Chief of Shaft, Sean Morley says, we are stripping Regal and Storm. You guys are getting stripped of the titles because Regal is sick. I'm not too sure what the deal was here.
They said he had an illness. Was this just for sure?
Yeah.
Like
So I looked it up.
drug
He had a
thing?
concussion and he got a heart parasite when he was doing the tour of India in November 2002.
Holy fuck.
What?
Yeah.
Wait, okay. Can you? All right. I need. What's a heart parasite? That sounds horrible.
No
What?
idea, but he got it from the tour of
Got
India.
bugs in his heart?
I
Damn,
don't
dude.
know.
Well, I'm glad
I'm
he's
not sure.
turned
Do I
out
want to
all
look
right
up
from
heart
it.
parasite? Or I'm looking up heart parasite.
Okay.
You can. It went from November 2002.
Oh, all right. I don't. Why'd I look it
Yeah,
up?
why
Okay,
did
don't
you
look
that
up.
Look up
Yeah, why
Chief,
would you do that?
look up
That's
Chief of
horrible.
Shaft.
All right, I'm gonna look that up. Hold on. Let me look it up. Chief of Shaft. Whoa.
That's pretty cool.
That's awesome.
Sean Morley says, we are stripping Regal and Storm because of the 30-day rule that existed here now.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes
need
when
to.
it's convenient, yes.
Sean Morley says, we're going to announce the new tag team champions right now. The new champions are Lance Storm and Sean Morley. That's me.
And me. Yeah. Fuck.
Then RVD and Kane come up. Sup,
Whoa.
guys?
You're the new champs? Cool. Whatever.
Yeah. Heard you the chief of Shaft.
Weird.
Dude, Kane talking like a normal person is
Dude,
fucked.
I wrote down Kane cuts a fucking promo.
It's so he just in a full like I guess I got used to it when he was like, corporate
Kane.
Yeah.
But full mask and full outfit Kane just talking like a dude is
Yeah.
fucked.
I wrote the same shit. I was like blown away by it. So RVD thinks because they beat this team already that they
Yes.
should get a shot at WrestleMania.
Which
And Morley
sounds fair
says,
to me.
well, we've only been tagging for like 1 minute. We haven't even really had time to prepare anything. And then RVD says, yeah, whatever. And then Kane says, all right, well, I'm going to cut a fucking promo here. He
Yeah,
goes,
Kane reads the Declaration of Independence.
So Kane goes, well, what do you say, guys? Kane and RVD versus the Dudley Boys tonight, and the winner
Hey,
gets a title
fellas.
shot.
Yeah.
I said, what the fuck is happening here?
Kane says, look here, listen.
Look, listen.
Becoming tag team champs doesn't fucking stop it.
Yeah.
Sean Morley says, you know what, Kane?
Yeah.
You
Glenn.
big
He always said Glenn. I felt I wanted to say Glenn.
That is one hell of an idea. And then RVD says, cool.
These are not exaggerations. He said whatever, and he also at the end says, cool.
I don't give a fuck. I loved RBD here. This is
I did too.
dude, this was
Yeah.
like incredible. So then Kane walks away and he goes, hey Lance, how are you doing? And then he slaps him on the back of the neck. I'm guessing they gave him a choke slam.
I was
when
gonna
they beat
say,
him in
yeah, I
that
guess he
tag
fucked
team
his
match.
neck up or something, yeah.
Wow, man, this was loaded. It was so weird having Kane just
Yeah.
talking.
He like
Just, hey Lance,
don't
how
re-
you doing, man?
yeah, I don't remember
all
being
right.
that jarring when I watched it like back then, but like
Doing
this
all
was
right,
just
man.
like fucking yeah, hey, what's up? Hello. Hello, I'm Kane.
What the
It's
fuck,
me.
man?
Yeah.
Were the Dudleys
right.
with the chief of staff and stuff at this time?
They just did it last week. They
I
just
think, yeah, it was like
Oh,
just
okay.
turn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got it.
So then they go backstage and they show Triple H and Flair do the "you son of a bitch" high five walking down the hallway.
You are? Love it.
You are etched, brother. Stone Cold is outside playing around with the windshield wipers on his truck. Very compelling television here. And then we get to a tag team match. We have Triple H and Ric Flair versus Booker T and Goldust.
Yes.
Triple H not using my time. Real fucked up moment here.
Of course, please don't forget that later that night on the Late Show with Craig Kilborn, Vince McMahon.
12:35 a.m. on a Wednesday. Vince is going to do a promo. I don't. What did he even
That's
do on
just
the
like
show?
that's a normal thing for Vince.
That's
He
what
stays
time
up late.
NXT
He's
is about to
okay.
be on.
Yeah, they're going to take the Late Show spot. So Triple H comes out. Ric Flair comes out. Rick actually looks quite good at this point in time.
Yeah.
But Booker T was the coolest fucking dude in the world at this
Yeah,
point,
he
man. Like
was.
his little
He's
little
so
dreads and
over.
stuff. Yeah, he looks so good at this point. But then immediately as Booker T makes his entrance, Jerry goes, "Booker went to jail for something he didn't do. He didn't run fast enough."
I know. He went to jail for something he didn't do. I didn't say that. He didn't run fast enough. That's what happened, JR. Oh, you're right.
So what are we doing here? Like
he does
what-
it like the whole match, too.
Yeah,
He's
Yeah, but
taking
this was
weird
it was
shots.
like a couple weeks
yeah.
before. It was a week before Triple
Oh,
H.
was that the weird?
They showed the
fucking-
mug shots and it was really
yeah,
weird.
Triple H was
Triple
like,
H.
"Look at you, look at you.
Yeah.
People like you don't get to win this." I'm
Yeah.
like, "What the
Yeah, the you. What do you
Yeah.
mean, you people? Oh my gosh, come on, Triple H, chill.
Yeah, sheesh. So they get into the actual match, and it was actually fucking really good. This was a really good tag team match. Ric Flair gets in, he goes, "Woo!" and then Goldust goes, "Whoa!"
At some point, somebody just starts fucking cursing. Was it Booker?
It was Booker.
They started bleeping
yeah.
everything. Beep, beep,
Yeah,
beep,
so
beep.
the crowd fucking erupts for Booker the second he tags in. He tags in, they do a
Yeah.
stare down, and the crowd is deafening chanting Booker T.
Yeah.
Nobody is chanting for Triple H. This is the perfect situation. You can never ask for anything else. Triple H super over as a heel.
This is what you want.
Booker super over as a face. Like, this is where you go ahead and you just swap the titles at Mania and you make a guy. This is like, you couldn't really make
Yeah.
this any more than they
Yeah.
did.
Focus Booker T. It'll be the match of Booker T's lifetime this Sunday. And this crowd, you can hear them here in Sacramento, chanting for Booker T.
Right.
But of course that doesn't fucking happen. Flair then comes into the ring, does a Flair flop out of the corner for Booker's chops, which I thought was cool. I love when Flair gives
I
people
love
that
it,
kind of
yeah.
stuff. Flair, I love his style at this point. It's literally just like this old fucking bastard. So Flair comes in, does a chop block. That's all he does the whole match is chop blocks. He does chop blocks and he kicks the leg and low blows. He goes for anything he can. Just this old bastard in the ring. It's awesome. Then Triple H, of course, takes it to his leg, and this is where Booker goes, "Fuck!" Booker shouts it "fuck" so loud twice in a row they have to censor it.
It's fucking a couple times too. It wasn't just like
Yeah,
once,
right in a row.
Who has directed the game, coached him very well. Well, I'll tell you what, 6 days from WrestleMania.
And I think maybe they mic'd the ring more then.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's what it was. Because the ring
Or
sounded
he
a
was
lot
just
louder too.
yelling.
Yeah.
Which is also possible.
He was selling, brother.
Yeah.
Goldust comes into the ring, goes for a cross body block. Triple H ducks, and then Goldust literally flies out of the ring and hits the floor. Goldust is really good in this match, man. Like, he is like really on point with his character in the in-ring stuff. Booker
How long
gets
does the stutter thing last for? I feel like it's fucking long, right?
as far as I'm concerned, this was the last gimmick Goldust ever had.
I was gonna
Like,
say, does it ever stop before he leaves?
I don't remember. I don't think
Yeah.
so.
I don't
When I
know.
was a kid, I felt
don't
like this
remember.
was like
This
his
is who
gimmick.
Goldust was.
This is like his gimmick forever for me. Yeah, I feel like whenever I was watching, he was always stuttering,
and then
like
he became
always.
Black Rain.
Yeah, gimmick always ruined my career.
It's not Jerry Lynn. That's Black Rain.
yeah, it's same thing.
It's Jerry Lynn actually doing the song.
Booker T gets a sick comeback. He whoops Flair's ass. He whoops Triple H's ass. Triple H gets a little blood off the steel steps, which looks
Dude, at one
great.
point, Flair goes to do like the thing in the corner and trips and hits the turnbuckle and dies.
So Triple H gets a little blood here. Booker T hits a scissor kick on Flair, goes for the pin, but he's not the legal man. which allows Triple H to get a cheap shot, which was really well. This is a sick put together match here. Booker then reverses the pedigree into a slingshot at the end, and then hits the scissor kick and pins Triple H, and the crowd goes fucking crazy.
Big fucking pop for that.
Yeah. So Booker T is so astronomically over here that it's actually insane to me that I just can't. This
Especially
is like
because Triple H got bloody here. He was looking real beat down. Everyone fucking loved it. The crowd was insane for it.
I'm sure that's the rationale he gave him in his head. He was like, well, I'll let him get a pin over me on Raw, which is the one more people will watch. So, like, the one at Mania doesn't mean as much. I'm sure that's the rationale that he gave him.
Was Triple H like I feel like I remember seeing someone saying this, and it might not be true, so don't hold me to this.
Okay.
But I feel like Triple H might be like the first heel to win a Mania main event.
Is that right? Oh. That's an interesting
so.
tidbit.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not gonna hold it to you, but
That might be true. Yeah.
that
Sounds about right.
that sounds very right. Yeah.
If it's not true, just
or was
spin the
that
negative anyway.
or was that not the main event? I feel like that's still true. I don't know if it was that match though, but I feel like, or was Kurt Brock the main event of that one?
Kurt Brock was the main event. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Well, still.
Well, it's probably a triple header, quad header.
Oh,
it was
triple,
a quad.
triple double main event.
Yeah. To be fair, they did have like 5 main event caliber matches on the show.
That Mania had a ton of
Yeah.
big matches.
Yeah, that Mania was fucking crazy. So after this match, Triple H bloodied up, beaten. They go backstage. Flair is trying to hype Triple H up. This is a really good shot of Triple H just staring at the title.
I really like this a lot. Like this.
How do you not
Right
fucking put
here.
Booker over, man?
This writes itself. Like Triple H is starting, like he loses. He's starting
The
to
cracks
double
are
guess
showing.
himself. Yeah, he's starting to double
Yeah.
guess himself. Flair's like, look, man, you're the man, brother. At WrestleMania, Booker T doesn't stand a chance. You are the
Etched in
man,
stone.
brother.
He just doesn't want to hear it because he doesn't believe it.
Yeah, this is perfect opportunity here. And then Triple H says, well, obviously nobody told Booker T that. And he
Oh,
walks
that line
away.
was so good. That was so good.
This
I loved
whole-
it. I'm like, fuck yeah, Booker T's gonna win. He's gonna be champion. Let's go, motherfucker.
I know, man.
Nope.
Perfect.
Nope.
Perfect opportunity, man. I can't believe they didn't put this motherfucker.
Nah,
And
it's
then,
gonna
like,
be a
it does-
pedigree slow count 20 minutes later.
Oh my god, the fucking the finish of that fucking match is so bullshit too. He pedigrees Booker.
One
and then takes
arm.
30 seconds to pin him with one arm and then wins.
It was legit.
Fuck.
It was legitimately like 19 seconds or something. It was a long
That's
time.
not even that's not exact, like legit 19 seconds. It was a long ass time.
And then, like, what would it have hurt to fucking give Booker the title? The next pay-per-view, they do a 6-man tag with Triple H, Flair, and Jericho against Nash, Shawn Michaels, and Booker. Like, Booker couldn't have been champ for that match? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. I mean, like I said, I'm pretty sure the rationale here was like, oh, I already put him over on Raw. You know, I don't want to put him over twice. Made me look bad.
guess.
You need me, brother.
Yeah, I guess so.
Jeez.
Fuck, that sucks, man.
Yeah, it does. So we get a Chris Jericho promo after that. Jericho out here in the goated fit, got the little beard tie, checkerboard outfit and pants, gold chain with pendant. I said, "Oh my god, let's go!"
I have this written down as NXT promo. I don't know why I wrote this down as like an NXT promo.
Because Jericho was cutting an NXT promo. So
It's
Jericho
what
is every NXT wrestler.
It's what everyone
ever.
does when they meet Shawn Michaels backstage at NXT.
So Jericho wants HBK out here to talk. He says, "No sneak attacks, no BS. Just want to talk."
Lawler says Jericho idolizes HBK, and Lawler says that, and JR says HBK never wore anything like that.
Which is a fucking lie.
HBK was probably out there fucking just in his boxers thrusting his fucking dick in JR's face.
Yeah, I guess we're just going to skip over the whole DX shit, I guess. So Sean comes out here in a... It fits even worse. So Sean comes out here in a One Nation Under God shirt. With
Extremely bootcut jeans.
Yes, dude. Boot-cutted, tucked-in T-shirt. The graphic on the front of the shirt is so fucking scuffed. It looked like he got it. It's dude, the shirt, so when you put a graphic on his shirt, it was supposed to start right below the neckline. It started under his titties. One Nation Under God started under his titties. There's this huge blank spot above his chest. What the fuck is happening,
Stomach
bro?
tattoo.
Yeah, this was
went to
real
the mall
fucked up.
and got a shirt.
Yeah,
made
that's what I
before he
think it
went to
was. I
Raw.
think he just got it from the city
His
or
wife
whatever.
made it.
Yeah, this was real fucked up. So Jericho says, you know, I always wanted to be a wrestler because of you, Sean, you know?
Yeah.
And that's where I wrote that down
too.
too. I said, yeah, so did every single person in NXT.
They're showing videos of Jericho doing Sean, like doing the moonsault and a bunch of other shit that Sean did. He says, I just want to be just like you. But then he says, I'm better than you. Oh my God.
He's like, I grew out of wanting to be the next Shawn Michaels and grew into wanting to be the first Chris Jericho. He could
The showstopper was replaced with the highlight of the night. I forgot highlight of the night was a name for him.
His promo here was good because it was very grounded. Like he he just fucking talked. He didn't like,
it wasn't exaggerated.
Yeah,
the
it was
end
just
of it was a little weird.
Yeah, well, I mean, I think he was like crescendoing. He was building up to that last bit.
Yeah.
And he goes, while you were at home making babies, I was making history. He goes, I was the first undisputed champion in WWE history. That's for true. That's oh shit, okay. He said, after I beat you at WrestleMania, you're going to look at these people and admit that I am better than you. Sean was thinking and said, ain't got another one of these fucking Canadians, huh?
Remember 96? Let's take a look at this.
Yeah, look at that snicker cruncher moment of the night here, brother.
I wish he would have did that. He would have stepped back, took the mic, pointed at the Tron and said, well, let's take a look at this Snickers cruncher.
Let's look at my 1996 and 1997 where I beat all Canadians. So Jericho then slaps Shawn Michaels. Shawn Michaels slapping him back. They're both smiling at each other. Shawn with his terrible fucking shirt. God, that's all I can look at this whole
Shawn
promo.
Michaels does the Charlotte losing the Rumble laugh.
Oh no! All he's thinking about is the Snicker Cruncher moment of the night. Oh,
Dude,
baby.
Just real, because this just reminded me. So I was saying I was watching 97 Raws. Speaking of HBK fucking with Canadians. So the night after, I don't know if it's the night after or 2 nights after, 2 Raws after the screw job, Jim Neidhart cuts a promo on DX, and HBK was like, listen, bro, all your boys are gone. Oh, it's gone. Brett's gone. Bulldog's hurt. You're going to fucking...
Momino's not here.
Mio Momino's not here. God. You should just join DX. So Jim Neidhart decides, this is not like a swerve from Jim Neidhart. Jim Neidhart says, okay, I'm joining DX. He helps Shawn Michaels beat Vader, and then they're all celebrating, and then Shawn and Triple H beat up Jim Neidhart.
That's so fucked.
I'm sure Triple H did the second thing.
Jim Neidhart was then released.
That's how they wrote him off television?
He got wrote off by getting totally jabronied.
Look, hey, we got a big idea for you. Big angle here, Jim. It's going to get you over. It's going to get us over. Make a lot of money. The houses are going to be full, baby. Making towns, Jim. He said, this sounds great.
This was after Brett left, right?
It was the night or 2 after, yeah. Jim,
oh my God! It was right after?
It was right after the screw job, yeah.
Oh, this was probably, Jim was like, because like half the people sided with Brett and was like, all right, we're going to go to WCW. So
I think he wanted to leave anyway.
Yeah,
but
he was like,
we're going to fuck you on the way out. Dude,
we're going to write you out, yeah.
He joins DX, but he comes out, he doesn't have a singlet on. It's just Jim Neidhart, no shirt, hairy, and black pants. He looked fucking awesome. I was like, oh, this rules. And then they beat him up.
Get the fuck out of here, Jim.
Fucking awesome. That rules.
So that's my HBK.
Thank you, dude. That was like a Snicker Cruncher moment of the night right there.
That was a Snicker Cruncher from Deadlock.
We got to get a sponsor so we can do stuff like that.
Oh, fuck.
Just right in the middle of this show, like Deadlock, Stagger 2 moment of the night. It's just me having a stroke on the podcast or something.
Pretty fucking good idea, actually. We should remember that.
Yeah. Write that down. So we get the Eric Bischoff and The Rock backstage.
Flip phone.
The Rock shows up with his little guitar, his Willie Nelson guitar, and The Rock goes, I got a good idea. And Eric goes, anytime you come up with a good idea, I get my ass kicked. And The Rock said, no, look, you did fine last week. You did your little karate.
Yeah. He said, Bischoff, you handled Stone Cold great. You put on that karate. What?
I said, whoa, that's X-Pac's gimmick. Oh, what are we doing here? What's going on here? So then The Rock says, Stone Cold is, he's out in the parking lot right now because he doesn't want to miss the Rock concert. Yeah. He could have drove his fat ass to Whataburger. But he didn't. He's here. We should give him little speakers. Put all the speakers out there.
Yeah.
Eric Bischoff goes, hey. And The Rock goes, well, what you laughing at?
I feel like that was like not in the plan.
Yeah,
I think
The Rock ad-libbed that for sure.
This is good shit. The Rock tells Bischoff to go put 4 the biggest speakers he can find outside so he can hear the concert. And then The Rock goes, hey, what's that? You get that guy to do it. What's that? The chief of chef? What's his name? Tomahawk?
Chief Tomahawk.
And then Chief Tomahawk ends up not putting speakers out there. He doesn't go do that. So then we get RVD and Kane versus the Dudley Boys. Yep.
Yes.
Dudley's.
I wrote
Team
that
Shaft.
the first thing I wrote down is why I got confused here. Why the fuck did they have this match as the number one contender instead of this at the pay-per-view? Why was it not RVD and Kane versus the Dudley Boys
I don't know.
at WrestleMania 19? Why did they have Sean Morley and Lance Storm at Mania 19
I don't know.
Chief of Shaft, bro. That's why.
Holy shit. So the Dudley Boys said, we're going to fucking TNA. We're sick of this shit. The thing,
Are the Dudleys even on WrestleMania 19?
I don't think so. If so, they're in an early on match.
So they are, but they're the managers for Chief Morley and Lance Storm.
Oh my fucking god! Yeah, we're going to the Impact Zone.
Is that even on the pay per view? I feel like
No,
that's
this wasn't.
dark
It
match.
was. It was on Heat.
It was on
Yeah,
Heat.
That's
It was on Heat. Oh my god! Wow,
That's right,
I
'cause
probably
Matt
watched
Hardy
this match
and
as a kid. It's the only
Mysterio.
match I saw.
Yeah. Fuck. This was I like this match though. At one point, Bubba hits a German suplex on Kane. What the fuck?
Dude, it was mean. He fucking like just goozled his ass over. That was real tough.
That was
man.
awesome.
Yeah.
JR on commentary says, well, RVD and Kane don't hang out with each other outside the ring. And Lawler says, they don't? And JR
I'm pretty sure they're cool friends.
JR says, that's what I'm told.
Who told you that?
Who told him that? Kane?
It's probably Chief of Shaft.
Kane went up to him and said, I don't hang out with RVD, friend. Hey.
Yeah. Kane actually seems pretty personable at this point. He's like, yeah,
That's what
hey
I mean.
guys.
Why would
get
they
another
not
match.
hang out?
Yeah, 4 months later, they definitely aren't hanging out. He drops RVD like a sack of rocks. He goes, you piece of shit.
It's your fault. RVD Rana's Devon and almost drops himself on his fucking head. It looked
They did some
very
mean spots
dangerous.
here. I think they just had the Mania match here that they were probably going to have.
honestly,
Yeah,
you might
probably.
be right.
Devon does a sick neck breaker out of the corner.
Oh,
Dude, that thing was crazy, and RVD
RVD
almost
hit one
died on
too, I
it.
think, off the top too. That looked cool.
Well, RVD got caught in the corner and he goes, whoa! And Devon then proceeded to take RVD to the center of the ring from the turnbuckle for a neck breaker. It was fucked. It was
That
it
might
was
be in the
crazy.
games too.
Whoa!
Is it?
They should have
No,
that
not
sound
that
effect.
Whoa.
Chief Morley comes out to distract the referee so Lance Storm can interfere. Storm goes to hit RVD, but RVD ducks and hits Devon. And in wrestling, everyone's stupid, so Bubba thought it was on purpose. So Bubba's pissed. Bubba gets dumped outside the ring. Kane choke slams Devon. RVD hits the 5-star, and Kane and
Bubba did
RVD
the quick draw.
Oh my
Bubba
god!
did the
that's
fucking quick draw. He did the hip toss neck
I
breaker.
forgot about that. He did do
Oh
that.
my god, he did the quick draw. That
did
popped
do
me
that.
so
Yeah.
huge. I couldn't
Well, that's
believe
why he's not
that.
on Mania.
Should have done that fucking move, brother. I don't know what to tell you, brother
Career
Ray.
killer.
Oh man, that was a big pop moment for me. So Storm and
Yeah.
Morley end up interfering in the match. Storm actually hits
Yeah.
Devon. Kane choke slams him, gives him a big ass one too. RVD then hits the 5-star WrestleMania
Yes.
level frog splash to get
Yes.
the win. Yeah, WrestleMania level.
Yes.
On Heat.
Heat level, yeah.
But yeah, it was a fun little tag, man. The tags here were fun tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was cool.
I don't know if it was better than the Triple H and Ric Flair one for me, but this was a lot of fun.
I liked it because it was shorter, honestly.
Well, it's like they didn't really have any match that went long on the show except for that one, and I feel like that's how they used to do the show.
Yeah, which I don't. That's why I didn't mind it as much because it wasn't.
Yeah.
Every match wasn't like fucking 12
It
minutes.
was, yeah, it was just the one match that needed time. Usually was
Yeah.
the match that
Yeah.
got time.
Right,
So
right.
it was cool.
My time.
I wish. So then we go back outside to Stone Cold. Two guys are setting up huge speakers in front of Stone
Big
Cold.
speakers.
Biggest fucking speakers ever.
They're not hooked into anything, just huge.
If they actually were working, they would have blew Stone Cold's windshield out.
Yeah, it would
They
have
were.
busted
They
everything.
showed it. They showed it later.
Oh,
This-
yeah, they put a little reverb on it. They said, look at that. Stone Cold gets on the phone because you know something's going to happen. He's calling. He's going to make some calls. He's going to make something happen. Then it goes to the Rock concert. The big moment of the night. They've been hyping this up all night long. The Rock
at the tongue.
comes out. Look at the tongue. Look at the tongue. Look at the tongue.
It is, no, not looking at it. It's cookie.
That sucks, dude. You should look at the tongue.
It should have always been look at the tongue. Why
I
would you
can't
get rid of
believe
that
it's
part?
not. Yeah, I guess maybe
Wow.
they're like, it's 2 on the nose, but like would have been perfect.
That's
for
The
me.
Rock, though.
Yeah, but like, yeah, you're right. But I guess
You
maybe in
know?
their head, it's like if you go 2
I
on
mean,
the
yeah.
nose, then you lose them.
But The Rock already took his sweet ass time getting down to the ring.
We were
putting
looking
his
at it
belt
before.
buckle.
It takes like 40 seconds. It takes at least, if you add in The Rock actually walking out, it's a full minute from the time that
It's a whole minute, absolutely, yes.
kicks. And you just sit there and you look at the screen going,
just watching the helicopter.
Did you guys notice there's like a flash photo of The Rock right before it cuts to the arena shot of it?
Yeah, it's him
like,
smelling.
They just add like a they just add like
Yeah.
cookie. Big ass belt buckle and everything. Fuck.
Huge belt buckle.
Yeah, we were talking about that before too. When The Rock adjusts his belt buckle, he adjusts his entire pants. He goes to adjust the belt buckle, his entire pants come up with it. It's
He gives himself
incredible.
a wedgie.
It's dope as fuck. I don't know why I remember that so much. I was talking to Lillian Garcia or something. He was talking about the strudel. He adjusts it.
Whoa, Nelly.
Yeah, he adjusts his belt buckle. His whole pants come up. I go, damn, I want to do that one day.
He does.
With
Dude,
a
he
huge
does.
belt buckle.
Dude, is Lawler horny for The Rock or what? At this point, he's like, the girls are trying to tear the clothes of The Rock off right now.
Yeah.
You
Look
know?
at his sweet, juicy pecs.
This is awesome.
Yeah.
The Rock is all-time promo here. Just incredible. So The Rock comes out. He goes, the best part about being in Sacramento is that in 30 minutes, The Rock is going to leave Sacramento.
The Rock's gonna leave Sacramento.
The Rock is here and he loves Sacramento.
It
Not only
looks
that,
like-
The Rock's good friend Shaq left the Sacramento Queens now.
I said, oh my God, this is incredible. What a
Shaq,
great fucking...
no.
It shows Steve Austin rolling his windows up. He's outside with the speakers.
They have the reverb on it. Yeah.
he can hear it very loudly through these big speakers.
The Rock says Willie Nelson signed his guitar, which is
He has a little signature on it too.
It
I
does,
was like, oh, that's cute.
Oh, do you notice before he rolls the windows up, he says Willie Nelson, and Austin like perks over. He's like, Willie Nelson. Like, they show a shot of Austin, like he's like, oh fuck, I love Willie
loves
Nelson.
himself some Bill Nelson.
He looked over. He's like, oh fuck yeah, I love him.
The Rock wants you to show some respect and keep it down, baby. Keep it down.
He is having such a good
Yeah,
time.
he did that a lot. Where he goes, keep it down, baby, keep it down. He was real long on all of his sentences
awesome.
during this heel time. It was so good.
He's having a good time. So then
Me
an
too.
ambulance starts rolling. You just hear an ambulance outside. I think Scott Steiner's
Steiner.
there. Yeah. Holler if you hear me. No, that's needed right here.
Jerry's like, I think a girl fainted, or who fainted, or something like that.
Someone who fainted, yeah.
Yeah, The Rock goes, look at that ambulance. Who fainted? Who out there fainted?
Look at
Which
the
one of y'all
ambulance.
fainted?
Oh, it's right, yeah.
It's because Stone Cold apparently called the ambulance so he could get back into the building. This was a really well done.
So Stone Cold just made a fake 911 call to get them
he called
down
in a
there.
favor. Hold on. Old Stone Cold called in a favor. What? He called the local medical facility. What?
No, he
Hello,
called.
this is
He
Stone
prank
Cold.
called it, dude.
He called,
I got a problem. What?
No, Austin was like the original swatter. He was like, all right.
we need some security out here. They said an ambulance. The Rock calls out Detroit's finest in Sacramento to help him. So he's like, I need some help. You got to get him out of here. Get him out of here.
Fuck these cops. Boo. We fucking hate cops.
Sacramento's finest, get out of here. And then they start booing. He says, hey, don't boo the cops. They're your cops.
They're your cops. Yeah, that was good.
The Rock is so quippy here. He's just incredible how quick
He always
on his
has
feet.
been. It just, and everyone else, I mean, there's probably plenty of people that probably are that we just don't get to see.
Yeah, it's I don't know. It's just like a weird, like compared to like 98 Rock, where it felt like the moments were created around him. He was creating the moments. He was reacting to it, which was just always perfect. So then the glass breaks. Stone Cold's driving into the building. He's got the truck coming in.
The truck.
With the little
Arrest
decal.
him. Arrest Stone Cold.
So he's immediately he goes to grab the guitar, the Willie Nelson guitar, and he looks at it and goes, "Oh, wait a minute, I don't want to." He puts that to the side. He's like, I don't want to mess this up. And then, of course, someone steps out of the truck. It's the Hurricane.
I was so excited that it was I had a
so
feeling it
good.
wasn't Austin because the windows were rolled up, but I was like, I don't remember who it was. I was like, oh yeah, the Hurricane. And then right after this, I watched like a compilation of Hurricane Rock promos, and they're all fucking great.
They're How good of a character at that point was the Hurricane?
It like
so good.
He was the perfect rock foil. Like they just played off each other really well.
Yeah, he's just shitting on the Scorpion King.
Dude, the Rock was fucking just elated when he saw Hurricane come out the
He
truck.
says, Oh, please, Sacramento, arrest him. That's the Hamburglar. Arrest his little green monkey ass.
You didn't call him monkey ass.
Yeah, little green monkey ass. He's guilty of shoving chicken McNuggets straight up his ass.
He totally ad-libbed that one. He did that chicken McNugget line in there.
That's the Hamburglar. He's so excited.
Then Hurricane, of course, gets escorted out by Sacramento's finest. And then Stone Cold stands up from the bed of a truck with a black veil over him. And the crowd erupts. It was
awesome.
a real good moment.
Yes.
Stone Cold rushes the ring, starts laying the bricks to The Rock. The Rock is mic'd up so you can hear him selling.
Yes, dude, I genuinely wrote The Rock is mic'd up so you can hear him selling. I legit wrote that same thing.
It's awesome. And I think I even mentioned on commentary, it's like, I think Jim had said like, whoa, you can even hear The Rock is getting his ass whooped.
You're like, blah. Gold dust.
Face to the great one. Please. You can hear it as well as see it.
Stone Cold then grabs The Rock's Willie Nelson guitar after The Rock got out of sight. And it looks like he's going to trash it, but instead he decides to play it for a minute. And The Rock lets out this sigh of relief, saying, it's all good. Then Stone Cold puts it on the ground. The Rock's like, whoa, whoa, whoa. And then he's like, you can cross the line. Puts down the guitar. You cross the line, coming to the ring. The Rock starts going towards the ring. Then Stone Cold steps on the guitar.
Stomps on it.
The Rock takes a bump. He's
Into
so
the
beside
cameraman.
himself. He just takes a huge bump. He's so beside himself. You son of a bitch.
And Austin just destroys this guitar, and then he starts air guitaring with the broken guitar.
He's got the little neck of the guitar. This fucking guy.
Arrested.
And that's it. Rock goes off the air.
The Rock was having so much fun with it, dude. Like the second the Hurricane's dead, I was like, "Hey, Sacramento, arrest his ass!" That's the Hamburglar.
He's gonna be shoving chicken McNuggets straight up his ass.
That was so fucking good. What an all-time segment here, dude. Just fucking
so
fantastic. From the start
and then
to the
we watched
finish.
SmackDown.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Oh, this is it. Raw's over. No more. Nothing
That
else to
was
talk
literally
about. That's
legitimately the end of Raw.
That's the go home for Raw, yeah.
So this is right, like we said, it's the go home for WrestleMania 19. So they're trying to like hype the stuff up here. So they're hyping it up. Vince McMahon comes out, and I'm like, oh, cool. But then Vince McMahon comes out and just shows SmackDown.
The Snickers Cruncher highlight of the night.
The Snicker Cruncher full episode of SmackDown of the night. What the fuck?
You could tell at this point they really knew SmackDown was a better show.
Yeah, so Hogan, they cut the SmackDown, and Hogan says, Vince says he created Hulkamania. Hogan says he's dead ass wrong, brother. Dead ass.
Dead ass.
Dead ass dude.
What the fuck? You must have heard it. You heard that one from Nick, probably. Yeah. Nick saying dead ass around that.
Yeah, dead ass.
He
probably heard that from Bobby Deadcast. And then
he's got some perp skirt, brother.
This was
I don't smoke, brother.
Yeah. So this was setting up. This was the contract signing between Vince and Hogan for WrestleMania 19, and Hogan's talking all his shit, saying the fans made Hulkamania and made Vince as well. And then Vince attacks Hogan from behind with a chair after he showed up on the Tron and he was talking shit, and he attacks him from behind with a chair.
Like a real good chair shot, too.
It was a good one. And then he lays it in some more. He's got, God, you son of a bitch. And he's hitting him with the chair. You stay down, you son of a bitch. And hits him again. And then Hogan's slowly getting up. He's like, you better not get up. Hogan is you better not get up. And Hogan, and he swings the chair and nails Hogan in the face with the chair, not the head.
Yeah.
He swings it and hits him in the face. And Hogan is gushing blood here.
Coast to coast here. Coast to coast.
Gig City. And Vince, all right. He walks back to the table, signs the contract. Hogan is bleeding, dying. Vince signs the contract. He has the pen and he walks over to Hogan and he stabs Hogan in the head with the pen repeatedly.
This is
Many
real
times.
fucking crazy.
This
is
There's
real
blood everywhere,
fucking
all
crazy.
over the pen.
There's blood all over Vince. He forces Hogan to sign the contract. There's just blood. Half of the page is blood. It's just covered in blood.
You bastard. You're going to sign in your own blood. Oh my God.
That's a real good Vince.
Vince says, I'm proud of myself, proud to be an American, proud to be a McMahon, proud to have created Hulkamania, and at WrestleMania, I'll be proud to destroy it.
Oh, so good.
That was Vince is fucking out of his mind.
Dude, what the fuck the entire segment was SmackDown. We're not kidding. It was like 15 minutes.
It was the whole, like the last half hour of the show is SmackDown for real.
They just watched that one Nitro with no wrestling for an hour, and they're like, "Oh,
let's do that."
Let's do a Raw.
They had an overrun apparently because Jim Ross said CSI will be following in its entirety once we go on the air.
All you CSI-ites.
CSI must have been popping back in 2003.
That's why they threw the blood on there for the CSI fans. You know, get that crime scene up there. Yeah.
You got to hit the CSI theme song, man. That song kicks ass.
But then that wasn't it.
Well,
James.
they had Mean Gene on SmackDown too. Which
was cool.
That was pretty fucking neat. Because Hulkster, I think he forgot the "well, you know something, Mean Gene" line. Yeah, because he didn't hit it, and then he rolled back to it. Well, you know something, Mean Gene. Oh, thank God.
Let me try that again.
I guess if he loses at Mania, he's done with wrestling. That was a stipulation.
He's gonna die.
Yeah,
Hulkamania is dead
I'll
for real.
Kill you for real.
Yeah,
that was a stipulation. You're gonna die for real. So then we had Kurt Angle and Brock Lesnar from SmackDown. The whole segment from SmackDown.
It felt even longer than this one.
The entire segment. So Kurt Angle wants an apology for what Brock did to his brother Eric Angle, who is also bald and does the Olympic slam and ankle lock.
Bow down to the queendom. Down.
So Angle says, "What you do to one angle, you do to all the angles. All angles."
And then the entire Angle family came out, and they were all dressed like Santa. It was really weird.
What an awesome time.
That's awesome.
Stephanie comes out instead of Brock Lesnar. Steph was really nonchalant about this. She was like, "Yeah, Kurt, so you don't have your championship advantage at WrestleMania." And then Kurt was like, "Yeah, that's all right."
No one was too upset here, actually, until Brock came out.
Yeah, and then Steph says, "Well, Kurt, here comes the pain." And then Taz says, "Took the words right out of my mouth."
Here comes the pain.
Took the words right out of my mouth, boss.
Brock comes out in the sweatpants. I was like, "Oh shit, oh fuck."
Oh boy.
Kurt puts Eric in front of him. Lesnar bricks the fuck out of him with a lariat. Just here comes the pain style. Just
yes, it looked
deleted him. Eric then knows.
That's for my brother.
Eric then low blows him, and then Kurt hits him with the crutch. He hits him with the crutch. Lesnar takes a massive back bump all the way across the ring. I mean, like literally to the center of the ring from the ropes from this crutch.
He always was pretty good at getting distance like that too on bumps.
Even nowadays, he'll give it to you if he wants to. Then Angle Olympic slams him through a steel chair. Then locks him in a submission where he puts his knee in Lesnar's back and then chokes him. Sort of like a crossface, sort of like a bank statement.
The bulldog choke.
Yeah. Sort of like the bulldog choke. So then JR and Jerry tell you, please buy WrestleMania. It is 4 hours long.
Listen, please. It was like they were being held up captive.
I'm begging you.
Please, God, if you do anything, please buy WrestleMania.
They were so soft spoken.
On the line. Listen, all you CSI-ites, we are overrunning because we need you. This is a call to arms to all the CSI-ites.
For pennies a day, you can buy WrestleMania, please. Please help these starving wrestlers.
If you don't buy WrestleMania 19, Vince McMahon is going to shove 19 things on my ass on Raw. Please, God, buy this show.
That's Raw from 2003, baby.
Whoa. Buy WrestleMania, please. Fuck,
God,
please.
Please go watch it, please.
Also, we promise you CSI will be airing its entirety when we go up there. I promise.
If you buy it, you'll also be able to watch CSI. So
you'll unlock CSI. CSI DLC.
We're going to sit here until you buy WrestleMania, then we'll air CSI.
Yeah, I'm waiting.
Hey, just let us show you one. Come on, guys. One more segment from SmackDown. All right. Then you can watch your CSI. All right.
Let's show you this Matt Hardy weighing segment.
Just one more segment. Come on, guys.